Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Welcome to the Top 3 Sports. We are your hosts, Jerry and
Matt.
Today is going to be a different episode of the sports because I feel we're going to cover a lot more topics today, or a different variety of sports today than we usually do. I don't know if that's because football season is ending or just because other stuff are ramping up. What say you?
I'm down with it.
He's down. All right. So this is a topic we've covered it before, but we're going to go ahead and bring it up first. The UFC and their main events.
Yeah, UFC on ABC. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So this is the first event back on, not back on ABC, but on something other than ESPN, right?
Yeah, back on network television, and ABC's first, I guess, anything fighting in the last like 20 something years.
Damn, since boxing or what?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's pretty cool. First time for UFC, and I mean that's just a big brand to be on, big channel to be on. So
Oh yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. Bigger audience.
Yeah, kind of like we said too in the last episode. I think we said it like this is just people could just be scrolling through their channels and pop on this. Rather, you need to actually look up and find UFC on the ESPN app. Like, so it's hard to find for casuals or randoms to find UFC if they have to go through the app and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my chain.
Yeah.
I got it for like $2.
Definitely.
At the flea market in LA.
Oh, is that why it says NFC?
It says UFFC.
Yeah.
UEC.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It says FEC.
Yeah. FUC.
Yeah.
But all right, let me see. Let me look up the card. I should have probably had this up already, but oh well. What'd you think of the fights, Matt?
I thought it was good. I only watched the main card. Which a lot of people have a lot of crazy names, so we're probably gonna butcher a lot of these names.
Yes, sir.
They all have crazy names.
All right. So who was the first fight on the main card?
Punani and Soriano and Todorovic.
Yeah. So Punahili Soriano versus Dusko Todorovic.
Yep. Undefeated versus one loss, so that's crazy. But the undefeated guy won.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which one was that. Was that the kick to the head?
That was.
Okay. So it says it was a first round KO, TKO, 4 minutes, 48 seconds in. What'd you think of that fight?
For some reason, I can't really recall what happened in that fight. Is that the kick?
Where he was kind of like down on it, like almost on his legs, right? And he was getting up and got kicked in the head, or?
Yeah, I think it was.
I think so too.
But for some reason, I'm drawing a blank on like that
fight. Yeah.
For some reason.
Well, it's the main event was really good, so.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't think that one. This one was it. Soriano. No, this first one he knocked him out with punches, bro. I think it was the next one.
See, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I think it was the next one.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. He knocked him out with punches. He knocked him out, and then I think the guy grabbed onto his leg.
Okay. Bro, I always draw blanks every time we start talking about UFC.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. But like if I seen the fight, I'd be able to like, oh yeah, this happened, like all this, it'll come right back.
Trying to see. Yeah, whatever. And yeah, I guess all I remember is the ending now that he was like up against the fence and he was getting clobbered.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll go on to the next one then. Terrible start. Then we got Joaquin Buckley versus Alicia de Chirico. And that was a round 1 KO TKO, 2 minutes 12 seconds. That one was the kick, right?
I can't even tell you anymore, bro.
I think that was the kick. That one was the kick where he was getting up and got kicked in the head. That was a good. I liked it. That was a good knockout.
Yeah.
What are you doing on your end over there?
Trying to think. Like, I don't know. It's drawing blanks. Probably because it's so late.
Yeah. My bad.
It's literally midnight.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the kick, bro. I literally tweeted about the kick.
Yeah.
As it happened, and I'm
telling you, he was like getting up and he kicked him like on the top of his head. Honestly, all I can remember is the main event and the co-main event. Well,
I remember the next one.
Yeah, I remember the next one too, just because this is the one I predicted a winner loss and I lost. We got Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Lee Jingalang.
Yeah.
It was a round 1 KO, 4 minutes 25 seconds. Or is this the one where he was holding onto his leg? I think this is the one. He was holding onto his leg.
Come on, bro. We're lost right now.
We mixed all 3 fights into one. Well, bro, they all happened so fast.
Yeah. This is the one that before, I think we were playing Warzone and we talked about it. We both picked the Santiago guy to win at first. But then as the fight happened, I texted you because I'm like, oh, I remember seeing this guy fight before, and I decided to pick him.
Yeah, during the walkout. No, before the fight started.
Yeah. And then...
you're like, oh, I recognize this guy. I'm going with Jengalang.
Yeah. And then he knocked him out with punches.
Yeah, it was like a counter.
You're talking about.
It was a counter. It was a counter punch he got him with.
Connected right to the chin.
Yeah. And they were saying... For a while, they were kind of feeling each other out, too. They weren't really throwing too much. And then Jengalang was hitting him because he was a lot faster and more accurate.
Yeah.
And so,
and it's crazy too because he has crazy power, bro. Like, I mean, he did connect really well, but I mean,
either way, knockout.
That was a crazy knockout.
Yeah,
for sure.
But
so it'd be interesting to see though. But his record isn't too crazy, like.
Yeah, for real. So,
and that's another reason why we were swayed to go with the other guy at first, because we're like, well, he's only lost 4. He
has more experience. Yeah. So it was cool. Let's see what their careers go from here, huh?
Yeah. For sure.
And then the next fight, the co-main event, is Carlos Condit versus Matt Brown. And did you know about any of these guys?
Oh, of course.
For us?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't know who Carlos Condit was.
No, I know who they are. I've never watched all their fights or like watched them all crazy, but I know their name for sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. Who were you going for before the fight started? Or who did you think was gonna win? I guess.
I didn't know who I thought was gonna win, but I was going for whoever said in the interview things or like before the fight, like someone said. I can't wait to show him like you're fighting the best version of me. You're.
That was Matt Brown.
That was Matt Brown?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going for him, I guess.
But they all say that pretty much.
Yeah, but the reason why though, because he just seems so confident in this. Is like he's like you're lucky that we weren't able to fight when we were supposed to. You're lucky. No, you're not lucky.
No, he said he's like, you wish you're probably gonna wish that you fought me back then.
Yeah, he's a way better version now. Yeah. But he had no tank, bro. No.
Yeah, that first round was all Matt Brown. I don't know if it's because Carlos Condit had some ring rust too. He's been gone for a while, and also Matt Brown took him down. And
I feel like that hurt Matt Brown, bro.
He
wasted all of his energy to keep him down for 3 minutes, whatever it was. Like he had him down for a long time.
And then Carlos Condit like reversed it like the last minute and a half.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was, dude, at the beginning of the first round, Carlos Condit was just throwing punches and kicks like left and right, dude. He was throwing good. He wasn't landing them like all nasty. Like,
He was definitely much quicker too.
yeah, so he was just throwing everything. I was like, okay, well, he's just trying to get his groove back, I guess. Which,
Yeah. And then Matt Brown, bro, like the last round, bro, it's only 3 rounds. Like, come on. I know, I get it. Like, I don't know.
You're not trying to get knocked out too because you're tired and sloppy.
Yeah. But I don't know, bro. Like, you shouldn't get gassed like that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't, in my opinion.
At least maybe 2 rounds and then get gassed the third if.
Yeah. But not like that, though, bro. He literally could not do anything. Even when he had an advantage on top of him, he wasn't even swinging, bro. I'm like, and then he got reversed again. I'm just like, bro, you gotta, I don't know. You gotta figure it out.
When he was on top of Carlos Condit, he had him
still getting beat.
He had Carlos Condit arm. He was holding like Carlos Condit's wrists.
Mm-hmm.
So he had his wrists behind, like at the waist of Matt Brown.
Yeah.
And what the commentator said was kind of true, that like, yeah, Carlos Condit can't get out because he's being held, one of his arms is being held. But they're like, at the same time, that's one less arm to worry about getting hit with. He was just blocking the other arm.
And bro, Carlos Condit was striking it on the bottom.
Yeah,
he was getting away more. So it's like no matter what he did, he was just getting outclassed.
And then Matt Brown took down Carlos Condit and like opened up his forehead by like rubbing it against the fence all crazy.
Oh yeah. Bro, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, because he started bleed, like blood was just dripping when he was on top of Carlos. Yeah. And they're like, did he get connected with the quick elbow?
Yeah.
Which I thought maybe. And then they said it was the fence. And I was like, oh damn. I was like, I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah. No, I've never seen that, bro. Like getting peeled like that from the fence.
Just great.
That's legit crazy.
Yeah. That would have been a hard takedown, huh?
Yeah. But
and then Carlos Condit, he had a crazy takedown defense that I've never seen before either. Like he went to go take him down and he threw like a short leg kick. Like kind of like a John Jones kick almost. Not really, but just a short one to like the knee or calf.
Yeah.
And it pushed Matt Brown's leg back, so he couldn't like he couldn't shoot, because he couldn't support. I was like, what the hell was that?
And then what about Carlos Condit's his crazy takedown?
Oh yeah, when he like grabbed his arm and like yanked him down, or
it was like it was weird.
Yeah, like I thought it was Matt Brown that took him down at first. Like
it was very weird, but I mean he got it.
Yeah, it was sick. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was a pretty good fight.
That's why I like Condit, because he does some crazy stuff usually. He can throw some nasty knees or crazy elbows. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good fight. I think it would have been better if Matt Brown had better conditioning and didn't get cast out, but it was still cool.
Yeah, and I was happy to see Carlos Condit back. I thought he retired, honestly. I haven't seen him fight in forever.
Yeah, I seen someone say that, or I'm not going to say that. I don't know if it was Matt Brown or Carlos Condit, but
yeah. What did they say or what?
Something about his contract. I forget who it even was.
Probably Carlos Condit then, maybe. Well, what was Matt Brown's name? Like Immortal? The Immortal or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
And then Carlos Condit, he's like, well, I'm going to put that to the test because I'm the natural born killer.
Yeah. You can't call yourself immortal, bro.
And then not last after the first round. Literally, you're supposed to last like all rounds.
You couldn't last, bro. Yeah, that's not good.
Even if you got beat from like round 1 to round 3 at all of the end, but at least if you kept the same energy, then you could say you're the immortal. But
yeah, you couldn't even keep going, bro. Like you were done.
Yeah, he looked very mortal to me.
Yeah, mortal man.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know who was immortal?
Who?
Calvin Kattar, the guy that fought Max Holloway.
Yeah. Yeah.
As in, he could just take 5 rounds of punishment and not die.
He couldn't. Yeah. or he was literally a dead man walking. Like Max Holloway did kill him, but he was
Yeah,
like,
he's immortal, bro. He can't die. So he was dead, but not really.
yeah,
He's alive, but dead, but alive.
yeah. Nah, that was a. I like seeing that fight.
Me too. Um, the only thing I didn't like is it wasn't competitive. Like, as in, it was very one-sided.
Yeah.
But at least since it was one-sided, at least it was entertaining.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
For sure. Especially when Max Holloway showboats, like,
yeah,
bro, that was crazy. Muhammad Ali out there.
bro. I think I don't know. It's hard to say, but like even when Max Holloway threw those jabs, like he hit him with the body shot, and then he threw two quick jabs, like obviously to put the pressure on, but obviously they do that to find the range. But like those quick jabs, they hurt. It hurts. But I was like, imagine if there were like power punches, and then after those two quick jabs, he just came in with the straight.
Yeah.
And so like that's boxing, like it's sick. But
Yeah.
but like even then, it's like, bro, he's like not hitting you. Those aren't even the hardest punches he has, and he's still fucking you up. Like, you know, like imagine if.
No, yeah. No, I loved it. I love seeing it. I think we talked about it last time too. You know, we think Max should have been the champ from the previous fight.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And
Which
so
was
much
more competitive.
Max, huh?
Yeah. I said, which was much more competitive.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. The thing that Calvin Kattar needed to do, in my opinion, was obviously Max Holloway is way faster, so it's tough to stand and strike with someone that's way quicker than you. Like,
yeah,
you got to switch it up, bro. He didn't throw enough kicks. He did in the beginning. The first round, he was throwing some kicks in there, but then he went away from it and no ground game. He tried to take it down, I think, one time or something. And it's like
he was like on survival mode, bro. He was just like I just gotta get out of here.
Yeah. And yeah, and I see people saying this is like this is like the best Max Holloway's ever looked, but I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't think so. Just because his opponent wasn't doing well. It's hard to say his opponent wasn't doing anything. A lot of it goes to the fact that Max Holloway is the best he ever looked, and that's why his opponent looked so trashy because he just was insane, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think his last fight was probably the best he's ever looked because that opponent was just insane. And so him going toe to toe or even beating someone that can go toe to toe with him, I think to me, that's more the best he's ever looked.
This one, I mean, I feel like he was also trolling in this fight.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but he was getting hit too, though. Yeah. And I know Kattar can hit like crazy, so
especially towards the end, like
yeah.
Because the more he started giving less of a fuck about and like worrying about him losing.
Bro, literally at one point he was looking and talking to the commentators while Kattar was swinging on him. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like you're gonna get knocked out. Like you're gonna get, you know,
you're gonna
like
get Anderson Silva. You're gonna get Anderson Silva.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I was thinking, bro. Like, and he was screaming out there too, like, I'm the best boxer in the UFC.
Yeah. While getting
and all
dodging. That. And then just
yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. And I definitely think Max Holloway deserves another fight or another shot at the title.
Dude, and his body blows were insane too.
Oh, bro. I don't know how Kattar took some of those. Some of those were so clean.
Yeah.
And he hit him in the body a lot.
Yeah. You just go downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah. Nah, it was crazy. Yeah.
And then anything?
No, go ahead.
What was that? No, you go. Yours is more important than mine.
And then after the fight, he said, if something happens to Dustin or Connor, he's in.
Yeah.
But Dana said no.
And then what I was going to say, which is because yours was still talking about Max Holloway. Did we learn anything about Khabib?
Oh, yeah. That's right. There was an announcement. That was a whack announcement, honestly. But
yeah.
So they had a meeting. Dana White said he's going to meet with Khabib in Abu Dhabi, and then he'll announce it after. He made us wait a whole day. But either way, though, the announcement was the fact that there's no decision being made yet. The decision, or I guess the decision that was made was he wants to see if anybody jumps out to him and surprises him that looks like it's worthy of him fighting him. I guess.
Yeah.
So.
You know what was funny about that though?
What?
He's like, I want to see if there's anything that stands out, and there was like 3 different like crazy knockouts in this fight or in this card. Yeah. Not saying that they stood out, but it's just like those did stand out just because of how crazy they were. Like that kick to the head, that was insane. The obviously Max Holloway, that was funny. Like that obviously stands out. Yeah. Not saying to him, but I'm just saying it's funny that he said that, and there was a bunch of things that stood out on this fight or in this card.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the announcement, I guess. Is once after the UFC, what is it? 250. What is it? 257, I think it is. The Conor McGregor Dustin Poirier fight. I believe it's 257. But once that is done, I guess he's gonna meet with Khabib's gonna meet with Dana White again in Vegas, dinner, and that's the real decision. Whether he gives up the belt or he fights.
I thought LeBron James was the real decision.
Yeah. That is true.
Speaking of McGregor,
it's fight week.
It's almost here. But he said he's gonna knock him out in the first round, in the first minute.
Yeah, 60 seconds.
And normally when he predicts his outcome, it usually happens.
Yeah, that's true. And Dana White said, because people were saying how's Conor looking right now? Whatever it is, and he said, "This is the Conor McGregor I first met. Like this is the Conor McGregor that's hungry. He don't care who's in there with him. You can throw anybody in there with him, and he's ready to go."
Yeah.
And he said he's focused. He's this and that because Conor McGregor and everyone's saying against Khabib he wasn't focused. He didn't whatever. All this outside drama that he normally gets into. And he's not that guy. He's the McGregor that made him a champion, McGregor. So I love it. McGregor's the funnest in the sport just because he's so out there, the biggest name, this and that. So
he drives a green Lamborghini.
I believe it. Let's go.
Actually, and it's crazy. I saw a green Lamborghini here the other day, like 2 days ago.
Probably him.
Oh yeah, obviously it was McGregor.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't think McGregor could beat Khabib again. And then I don't know. It's crazy so McGregor, obviously when he was on top, he made a lot of money, right? It's kind of hard to stay hungry, bro, when you got it all, Like,
yeah. For sure.
It's like, well, especially after fighting Mayweather.
And especially after, like you said, he's on top and he accomplished stuff that nobody ever accomplished, like 2 divisions.
Hella money.
The money, fighting the GOAT in boxing, making a lot of money off of that.
Multiple women.
Huh?
Sleeping with multiple women.
Yeah.
While married.
Yeah.
He had a lot to do.
Yeah. But he's also, it's not just Dana White, it's his words too. Like, I'm way different right now. I'm older, more mature. Like, I'm ready to go. You see what happened last time at Cowboy? That was only the beginning. That's his words. I'm not me saying that.
I know. That's an asterisk though. Cowboy?
Yeah, but if you knock on anybody that quick, it's still impressive.
Yeah. If you break someone's nose with your shoulder, that's cool. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm still even though I like Khabib, but I'm still in the belief that Khabib is not unbeatable, even though he's been unbeatable.
Yeah.
Somebody can do it. And McGregor said, the thing about Khabib is I fought the best version of him and he fought the worst version of me.
Yeah.
Whether that's true or not, could it all be talk? Who knows? But I'll always be excited for a McGregor fight, no matter who he fights. And if McGregor wins, Khabib's coming back, guaranteed.
The crazy thing about Khabib and McGregor, even if the best version of Khabib will always beat McGregor.
Yeah.
McGregor beat him 1 round.
Yeah. Well, that's what he's saying too, is McGregor's saying, I'm the best person he's fought. And it showed, and it was a worse version of me. So that's just exciting for me.
Yeah, so
That's
we'll
just
see.
exciting to see.
But that could have been the best version of McGregor, and he's
That's what I'm
just saying,
saying.
like,
Like,
yeah, you know.
he could just be talking. He could just be talking like he does.
But like I said, like we said, he's the only one to beat him in a round. So
Yeah.
So I mean, this is the best shot we got.
And we'll really see against Dustin because Dustin's beat everybody as well, besides, but he's beat everybody else. So the thing with that is McGregor's saying he's faster than he's ever been, stronger than he's ever been, and he looks like it. He stronger at least. But he looks insane. He's huge and all that. So we'll see how he fights in this one. If he comes out and like it looks like a faster and stronger McGregor, then I don't know. Because McGregor's takedown defense was legit too, even against Khabib. But then Khabib finally got it, and then it was over.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then Khabib was so worried about the takedown, he was getting cracked. Like,
oh.
Yeah, dude.
McGregor, I mean, if Khabib was Gaethje or even Dustin, Conor would have got knocked out probably. Because that was a vicious hit that Khabib landed on him.
Yeah.
Right to the chin. Almost knocked, I mean, it did knock him down, but it knocked him out, obviously.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, that's just how crazy Khabib's takedown is. Like,
yeah,
you don't worry about defending that. You're gonna get knocked or get rocked.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I got to see it, bro. I have to see McGregor, Khabib, like round, like second time. Yeah. I have to.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Honestly, how the lead up goes, how different it is. Obviously, it's not going like anywhere near the first time, probably.
Yeah, it's just got to happen, bro. He can't, like the words of McGregor, he can't scurry away like a weasel.
Yeah.
Like, but he's even saying, like, how can you leave right now? You literally have so many big fights that you can do. And that's why he said he's not a true fighter, because he's willing to fight anybody, McGregor said.
Because he can.
Well, yeah, but that's why he's saying he's not a true fighter.
Yeah, well, he is. He beat McGregor, so I don't care what he says. He beat him, so he is.
Well, you can beat somebody and fight doesn't mean you're a true fighter, though.
Nah, it does.
Not really. You're just a good fighter.
You're a true fighter because you have to be good enough to beat everyone.
I don't think so. I think you can lose every single fight and still be a true fighter.
Yeah, well, I think you're a true fighter no matter what because you're a fighter.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a true fighter is somebody that will fight anybody. Like, I feel like Mayweather's not a true fighter. I feel like a true fighter is anybody that they'll fight anybody no matter what. Doesn't matter what it is.
I guess if you really...
Anybody's a fighter. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a fighter. It's true.
Yeah, but I think what he means by that is more like...
So is John Jones not a true fighter?
No, he is. Because he's fought everybody.
Well, not now. Not Jan Blachowicz or whatever. Jan Janot.
Yeah, but he's going up to fight harder competition, in my opinion. So it's like, that's why it's tough. I don't know. But he's fought like he's fought legends, bro. He's fought like all the legends.
Yeah, I know.
Well, some of them were older, this and that, whatever. But like, yeah, I mean, you could say he's. If you want, you can say he's not a true fighter because he's.
Is Demetrius Johnson a true fighter?
See, I never really paid attention to Mighty Mouse like that.
Oh, okay.
So I can't even.
I don't know. I think that's just the word, true fighter. They're all true fighters. Just some fighters are better than others. I think Mayweather's a true fighter, but like you said, I think it's true that he picks and chooses. When I say he's the greatest fighter, he's up there. But at the same time, there's a lot of other fighters that fought multiple times.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's why it's a weird thing. It's all semantics at the end of the day because to me, Mayweather is the greatest fighter ever. But I wouldn't consider him a true fighter. That's like the weird thing about it. That's like the weirdest thing. He's the greatest fighter ever, in my opinion, but I don't consider him a true fighter.
I know what you're saying.
Like a way to explain it, but
I know what you're saying. He has the best talent, but
like he doesn't have the fighting spirit, bro. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to explain. I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying, but like technically, like when they say true fighter, it's like, well, it's a weird term for McGregor to use. Maybe true warrior. If he said true warrior, then nah. But then at the same time, I don't know. I'm being like literal with the word, I guess.
Yeah. No, because they are obviously all fighters, but yeah, I guess the biggest or the best way.
Like, if you told me a professional wrestler, a WWE wrestler, is a true fighter, then I'd say nah.
Yeah. I think what
Except
it
Brock
comes down to
Lesnar.
is except for Brock Lesnar. I feel like what it comes down to is literally if this is true or not. But I'm not going to use McGregor or Khabib. Just say this random guy. He is saying, "Bro, I'll fight anybody. I don't care who it is. I just want to fight. That's all I want to do." Like to me, Gaethje's a true fighter because he just wants to fight. He loves fighting.
Yeah.
Khabib is a better fighter. At least that's what we saw in the fight, right? So you would assume Khabib's a better fighter. But if Khabib's like, this other guy comes up and he seems like he's a greatest, Khabib's like, nah, I don't really want to fight. That to me would tell me like, well, you're not a true fighter because you don't want like the, you don't
you don't want the harder challenge.
I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Like you said, Khabib is literally the GOAT in the division at least. And some people say GOAT all the time, like no matter what. But yeah, either way though, I want to see it. I want to see it go down twice.
I want to see a true fight.
Yeah.
So is Anderson Silva a true fighter?
I think so. Because I think if you fight at any age, super late in the age, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of his fights where he didn't do anything. He just danced around.
Yeah, but I think that I feel like when it comes to style, it's hard to say like what's a true fighter. Like
well, that's what I was saying. Is that word true fighter is kind of, I feel like it's kind of just a gimmick word, you know? Like,
yeah. Again, it's hard to judge off style. I just feel like it's somebody that is willing to fight anybody.
Yeah.
But literally, like you're saying, they're all like actual fighters. So
yeah, it's just some are more talented and some have, I don't know. Like I guess some are dogs, but not really.
I guess it's kind of like in basketball, kind of where you can say like Michael Jordan or like Kobe had like a killer instinct.
Yeah.
People say LeBron doesn't really have that. Now you can say LeBron's better than both of them. You could.
Yeah.
But does he have that drive like people say MJ had? But what is the drive? He's won 5 championships wherever LeBron's won. So maybe he does have that drive. So that's why it's like technically he does if he's winning.
Yeah.
And he's playing good, but people still say he doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's all weird stuff.
Yeah. I know. That's just a weird word, but whatever. I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
That's why, like you said, he's a, I don't know, maybe pound for pound fighter.
Yeah.
Real fight? No, just kidding. It's all the same. I know. I was just trying to pick the same.
But also with that card though, Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler is going to be interesting for sure. That's gonna be really good, and they're saying maybe Khabib will be interested in those two if they stand out.
Yeah.
Which I don't think so. I really think he's only coming back from McGregor.
Yeah, I think so too. Plus, that's a lot of money.
Why come back for anybody else if you want to retire?
He could say that, money doesn't play a big factor in it, but I'm sure that plays a big factor in it too.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure when he does come back, he's not going to ask for like whatever. He's going to ask for top dollar.
Yeah. And also, why fight? Like, why not fight McGregor? You don't like McGregor. Beat him again. Really end him, you know?
Yeah. Shut him up.
Like, really shut him up. So that's why it's like, I feel like he didn't make a decision because if McGregor loses, then he's definitely not coming back. So like, you can't say I'm coming back and then McGregor loses, then take it back. But if McGregor wins, he's back. Guaranteed.
No, I agree.
But we also have a fight night coming up on Wednesday, bro. Before the UFC.
Who's going to be on that one?
Well, Neil Magny and the what's his Chisia or whatever? Chesa?
Yo, Chisa,
yeah. So
that should be a good one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really good one right there. Nobody else too crazy on that one that I'm interested in at least, but
there's always surprises. So
yeah, there's always good fights no matter what, and that's what I like about this, bro. We had Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. Like it's a lot of fights in a week.
What time on Wednesday?
9 a.m.
in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll actually be able to catch it because I get out of work like at 9:30, 10. So that works out pretty good.
Yeah. I think the main event though is
like at 12, 11:30.
No. I think it's actually normal time for us, like nighttime. I think.
Oh, okay, that's great. Nah, it'll probably be like a 3. That's last time when the prelims started like at 9 a.m. The main one, the Khabib, was like around 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be around that. That's perfect for me then. That actually works out really good in my favor. So talking about real fighters, true fighters. Do you watch boxing, Matt?
Only if it's a big fight.
Did you hear about the upcoming fight that they finally signed?
Nah, bro. I never hear about the fights until like the week of.
Is there any boxer that you want to see fight?
Nah.
Okay. Do you know who Tyson Fury is?
Definitely.
He signed a fight. He's gonna fight Anthony Joshua. You know who Anthony Joshua is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, I don't know. My cousin beat him. And then my cousin lost nasty in the second one. He came in overweight and
yeah,
even more overweight and out of shape than in the first one. But let's see. So Anthony Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn set a deal for the World Heavyweight Championship to meet Tyson Fury in an undisputed World Heavyweight title bout. This year is all but done, with the venue in the Middle East the front runner to host it. So it's done without being signed, supposedly. The financial elements of the deal are done. We're talking through the broadcast situation. The only thing really now is to paper it. So I'm actually looking forward to that. That should be pretty dope. I think Tyson Fury is going to mop the floor with them, but we'll see. Did you watch the Wilder fight?
Yeah.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was sick, dude.
Yeah. No, I enjoy Tyson Fury. I mean, it's weird though because he doesn't look.
He doesn't look like a good fighter at all.
Like what he is, so it's crazy.
Did you like how he like did the tongue thing?
What tongue thing?
I don't know. He's just, like flicks his tongue all crazy.
No, I don't even remember. It sounds weird though.
Like they were in a clinch. Him and Wilder were in a clinch, and like his tongue goes right there, like close to his neck, and he just started like.
Oh wow! Yeah, I don't remember that at all. That's
it was crazy. Yeah. Have you heard of Ryan Garcia?
Yes, sir.
So Ryan Garcia is aiming to retire from boxing at the age of 26. Then he wants to try MMA and shut up McGregor.
Are they the same? Like, weight?
I'm assuming so. If he says he wants to fight him.
I mean, Jake Paul wants to fight McGregor.
Yeah, but he's a lightweight. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. At 26, that's pretty young. And it's crazy that he's gonna retire at 26 and go to MMA. Like you'd think he'd say like, "Oh, I'm gonna do it for my health," but
there's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Maybe it's just so he can get people to watch his fights until then. You know, they're like, well, he's only gonna fight for 4 more years. Let's keep.
Yeah. I mean, no, even if he does, but there's no way he's beating McGregor in MMA.
Oh no, how's no?
If he's never done an MMA in his life until 20, like what? There's no way. I wouldn't be surprised if McGregor can outbox him.
Yeah.
And that's just
because
like
MMA striking is different than boxing too. You know. So.
Yeah, and McGregor's way stronger. Come on.
Is he?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Maybe, probably. I don't know. Do we have any NBA news?
I have no news.
Did we talk about James Harden going to the Nets?
I don't think we talked. I think we talked about
James Harden wanting to leave the Rockets, right?
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about him. Well, we didn't talk about him being on the Nets because that was super new.
Okay. Well, when James Harden went to the Nets, I feel like that's something we need to talk about. It was like a 4-way trade. Somehow the Cavaliers were involved.
Yeah, I didn't even really see the trade.
But the most important thing is he went to the Nets. Didn't Kevin Durant score like 42 and him like 30 something, 34?
Yeah, something like that.
In their first
highest point they ever made together.
Yeah. So that's looks like a crazy duel. Where's Kyrie Irving?
I don't even know.
He pulled a Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I have no clue. I've seen some headlines and stuff, but I haven't really paid attention.
Yeah, he's gone for personal reasons.
Yeah, I seen that, and then I seen he was partying or something like that.
Yeah, that too. I seen he was partying too.
And then he got fined for that.
He was partying without a mask, but he already got COVID. So, is that bad?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I get it because there's guidelines that they're supposed to follow, but
yeah,
at the end of the day, is it really that bad for him to party without a mask? Because he already had COVID.
Yeah. I don't know,
but that'd be like you have a dress code at work and you don't, and it says that during your work season you can't be caught outside wearing these kind of boots, and you wear them. If it's in the contract, then you know.
Yeah. Is it in the contract though? Did they sign contracts again?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like you don't even have to sign a contract. I guess if it's a team rule, you got to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some stipulation saying that if there's certain guidelines and rules that the NBA enforces, that you got to do it, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Rockets and the Nets do. The Warriors have been doing decently.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm definitely interested in the Nets. That's just a crazy deal. I've seen people say that they should trade Kyrie for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I like Kyrie better, but if Kyrie never plays, then obviously Westbrook is better. Westbrook is past his prime, I believe. But he's still good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. That's a crazy team. The Nets, they got 3 potential drama players. You know, KD, maybe the least drama out of the 3, which I don't know if that's saying much or not. James Harden, second least drama, but he's still, still acts a fool. Kyrie Irving is probably the 3rd most.
Yeah.
And then a young coach on top of that. That's not the best recipe for success usually, but if they can find a way to maximize all their talent and then work as a team, then that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
That'd be scary. That'd be scary for any team they go against, you know?
I've seen people also saying trade Kyrie and just get a bunch of depth.
Yeah, that possibly too, man.
Which that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, but either way, whatever they do, it's a scary team, bro. I wouldn't want to meet that team in an alley, you know, in a pickup game.
Definitely not. I'm locking my doors.
What's it called? Puncturing all the basketballs. That way they don't.
Yeah.
They don't beat me in a 1-on-1 anywhere.
Exactly.
Or yeah, exactly. Or my 3 versus their 3.
Yeah.
Me, you, and some other guy.
Yeah.
She. I guess we can go talk about football. Was there any other basketball related news you want to talk about?
Nah.
Okay. That's it. Oh, did you see that LaMelo got his first shot in the full?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah. And then Zion got a crazy dunk.
I did see people saying something about a crazy Zion dunk, but I didn't see it though.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. But I just got the headline. But I was watching football, so I missed it. But talking about football, Tua Tagovailoa, how do you say his last name? Tagovailoa?
Yeah.
Potential is doubted by Dolphins players after his rookie year. So his own teammates are doubting him, supposedly.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the general manager said that it's clear that Tua is their starter going into 2021, but multiple anonymous Dolphin players don't think the position should be guaranteed. One player said, "I understand what they said, but I don't understand why. Another player said, I don't know, man. That's like a puzzle right there. Tua totaled 1,814 passing yards with 11 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in 10 appearances. Fitzpatrick had 23 fewer pass attempts in 2020, but had more yards and touchdowns with a much better QBR, 77.3 versus 52.9. Players were caught off guard when the Dolphins benched Fitzpatrick for Tua in Week 8. Their defense played a lot into that. Players are not convinced Tua is going to be great in the future, and they're questioning whether he can match up with Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. A defensive player said, those are the guys we got to beat, right? It looks right now that that's going to be a big challenge. So, who said this? How true it is, I don't know. But that's what was reported. Do you think there's any facts to this or any truth to this?
It's tough to say. I mean, who are these players just randomly saying that to? But if they did, I could see people not being fully sold on Tua for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't get why they would say it to somebody that reports stuff. Like,
just cause, man. Sometimes they want stuff to be known.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want it to be known, then say it yourself.
That's it doesn't work like that. Yeah.
Because, what's the point?
They don't want to get cut.
What do you get out of it? You don't get anything.
Yeah, do they think that Tua's going to see this and be like, oh, I got to pay better for my teammates?
I mean, well, plus, if anything, it just hurts your team. So, like, why even say it? It's just more doubt in the team and stuff. But, I mean, if they don't believe in Tua,
then you don't.
I would gladly take him.
Yeah. Do you see reports that Deshaun Watson pretty much is guaranteed to leave Texans after this year?
Yeah.
They're saying there's like a 90% chance he leaves Texans.
Yeah. I like that. It's going to be interesting to see if they can find a partner to trade with.
Yeah.
Or he retires or what. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. And supposedly he wants to go to the Dolphins, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Maybe he likes the weather.
Yeah, maybe he just likes Miami, likes Florida.
Like the defense, likes his receivers there. I don't know, but
yeah, that is surprising. I don't like why Miami.
Yeah, I know that's what I was thinking too. But
I mean,
other than the Raiders, what team would you want to go to?
What I want to go to?
Yeah, other than the Raiders.
See, I guess city does matter. I guess location does matter.
So you wouldn't pick the Browns?
It's tough. Like, they'd have to pay me good because I like the team and I like the players I got on there.
But Cleveland?
But Cleveland, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough. Nah, it'd probably be like...
You go to the Niners?
Yeah, stay in California. Stay in the Bay Area.
So if you stay in California, well, Niners, obviously, if you say Bay, but then it'd be either the Chargers or the Rams.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't stay in California because I don't like those teams enough to stay.
I would say out of those three, the Rams are probably the Chargers would be probably the best one, like for QB. I don't know. I'm assuming you're a QB because we're talking about like Deshaun Watson, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely picking the Chargers probably from the quarterback.
Can't even say that, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. But I'm gonna pick any California team. I probably go with the Saints, bro.
Saints?
I wouldn't mind being in New
Orleans. I think it gets really hot during the summer though. I don't like that.
I mean, it gets hot where I'm at already. So
yeah. Well, like swampy hot, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Florida wouldn't be bad either, but I don't want to be in Tampa Bay, and I don't care for Miami.
Miami would be sick.
Yeah, the city would be sick.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the team.
But the team's not too bad. I don't know.
What about Dallas? They need a quarterback.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
You think Deshaun Watson would want to go to Dallas?
I don't see why he wouldn't. Like, that'd be perfect for him.
He's in Texas anyways.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And you upgrade. You get a better,
yeah, you do. You get a better offense.
Yeah, but I don't know about a better team.
You get a better offense. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's actually that's the first time I really thought about that, and that actually makes sense to me.
Yeah, but it's Dak's team, bro. He there's no way.
But does Jerry Jones want to keep Dak if he can get Watson?
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? But then what do the Texans want? I think the Texans don't like that the Cowboys do good, because then everyone looks at the Cowboys instead of them, because they're both from Texas.
Yeah.
So I don't see the Texans trading for the Cowboys anyways. And then I don't know if Watson would want that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but like we said before, there's a lot of teams that need a quarterback. So a lot
Steelers.
of Steelers need a quarterback. Saints need a quarterback. Niners need a quarterback. Patriots need a quarterback.
Yeah, Patriots.
A lot of people out there.
Bill Belichick, that'd be a crazy guy to play with.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy to learn from a coach like that, though.
Yeah. Panthers can use a quarterback. Bears can use a quarterback.
You think Tom Brady would be the same type of player if he didn't learn under Bill Belichick, like personality-wise, I guess? Because
I don't know.
because he has to have learned some like discipline stuff from like Bill Belichick. You know how he gets mad at his teammates and shit?
Yeah.
If he was with if he was with like Pete Carroll, would he be the same, you know? Obviously we don't know, but
yeah, it's tough to say. But it's also tough to say, like, would he even be as good? Not his arm talent, but just his mental game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm sure it rubs off somewhat, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe Tom Brady's a smart one.
Yeah. What about the Jaguars? Hell no.
I mean, I would go to the Jags.
Yeah.
Like right now, like this team right now, I would go because they have so much draft capital. Like
so much draft capital, so much money, so much cap, so much
everything. Like
that new coach.
Yeah.
At least you could build new. Like
yeah. I wouldn't mind that. It's still
yeah, the Saints, the Bucks. What about the Colts? They need a quarterback. They got a good defense, man.
I'm not a fan of like Indianapolis.
Yeah. Pat McAfee, he's there.
Nah, that's not enough for me.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
New York, the Jets.
Nah. No shot.
The Giants.
Nah.
What about the Philadelphia? Nah, I don't see Philadelphia calling me.
I mean, they're not very good, so I don't know. It's really tough. I don't know, bro. So, there's not really many teams I want to play for, I guess, when I think about
it.
NFC,
the whole Cowboys division, just they all need a quarterback.
I would be mad going to the Seahawks. I'll take that.
Well, I'm already in Washington, so.
Yeah. I mean, being a quarterback I'd be running, I'd have to run everywhere.
Yeah, you'd have no
scramble,
no line.
I wouldn't mind being in Seattle and just playing for the Seahawks. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, DJ Metcalf. Just check the ball in his area. Get intercepted. Good times. Good time.
Yeah.
Nah, but they got Wilson though. So.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they trade. Because technically Watson is he can run. That's the only thing you could say he's like Wilson.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. We'll keep an eye on that though. What about since we're talking about trades or players moving, I had tweeted that supposedly Juju B on his Fortnite stream says he wouldn't mind being a Raider. Would you want him to go on the Raiders?
Currently, no. Not currently.
As of this next year coming up.
Yeah.
Why not?
We need a defense. It's gonna be my answer every time until we get a defense.
Yeah.
We legit defense.
And then any offense we do get, just keep Aguilar. We need to re-sign him.
Yeah.
It's like, well, Juju B has the potential of doing good with the Raiders, but we know for sure Aguilar does good with the Raiders.
Yeah.
You know, we need to keep him. Cut Tyrell, but plus AB was whack. Martavis Bryant, he didn't do good. So that's already 2 Steelers wide receivers that didn't pan out for us.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm good. If we had the Jaguars cap room, let's go.
Yeah, but we're literally we're red. We're in the negative.
We're in the negative. We have to move players around already. And I'd rather use that money for the defense.
Yeah, me too. Because we have no defense.
Yeah. No defense.
This is probably one of my best tweets though that I put out. And a lot of people are commenting on it, so that's cool.
Yep.
But and then let's see what else. What else can we talk about today? Oh yeah, did you hear about the Bills fans raising money for Lamar's charity, Lamar Jackson?
I feel like I've seen the headline of that, but I don't think so.
So let's see. They're donating tens of thousands of dollars to a charity that Lamar Jackson supported during his college career at Louisville. I guess after he got knocked out, he got a concussion. They started donating to that. And I know that he also, like, when they went to the airport, there was a bunch of Bills fans there, and he greeted them and signed autographs for them and stuff too. So
yeah,
I think that's crazy. That's pretty cool. You don't really hear that often. A team's fan base supporting another team, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
But that's respect right there.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the Chargers, they hired a new defensive coordinator. I think that was today. Did you hear about that?
I seen they got a new head coach.
And then let's see. Oh yeah, head coach. I'm sorry. Brandon Staley.
Okay.
Supposedly, they're saying he's a really good guy. That
he's a good guy.
Yeah, well, good coach. They said he's been moving up in ranks, and everything he's done has been really good. So it's not good for us.
Yeah, I hope fans. Good, but
yeah, I hope he's a bad guy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I seen that. So yeah, I guess what's the team without a coach right now? The Eagles don't have a coach still.
No, I think they hired one.
Oh, they got a head coach?
I think so. Let me look it up. Did we talk about that?
Well, we talked about, I think, them letting go of their coach, but I don't know if we talked about them getting one.
Yeah. No, I guess not. I guess they haven't. I thought they did, but never mind.
I feel like there's another team, but I don't know.
Who did the Jets get?
They got the Niners defense coordinator.
Okay. What about the Bears? Would you think that'd be a good place for Watson?
I mean, if they can keep Allen Robinson.
Yeah, they don't really got much there, huh? Just one receiver.
Yeah. But they do have a defense, so Deshaun Watson might be able to get enough done, and the defense is getting their job done, so that might be good, you know.
And build around to get some free agents.
Yeah, didn't they just go 8-8? So you would assume they win at least two more games with Watson.
They went to the playoffs too.
Yeah. I mean, they did better than the Texans, so I guess that might be a better spot for him too.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he balled out this year and they were trash.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. He had like his best career, no?
That's like crazy to me to have those kind of numbers, bro. And like, didn't they only won like 4 games or something?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's sad right there.
It's the life of a Texan.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about the playoffs.
Let's do it.
Playoffs. Let's see. So the first game. Let's see. The first game that happened was Was it the Rams Packers?
Yeah.
And the final score was 32-18. In the first quarter, Packers scored 3, Rams scored 3. Second quarter, Packers scored 16, Rams scored 7. Third quarter, Rams scored 8, Packers scored 6. In the fourth quarter, Packers scored 7. And then let's see. So who are you going for in that game? I guess before we read the individual stats.
Packers for sure.
You're going Packers for sure. Yeah, same here. I think I'm going for Packers all the way too. I'd like to see Aaron Rodgers get a ring.
Same.
It's crazy how good the Packers are doing.
Yeah.
They're gelling pretty insanely right now.
Yeah. No, yeah, they're looking good. And I feel like that they just have the momentum, bro. And normally it's how that's what wins you the thing is just the momentum in the playoffs. They're looking
after
really
watching today's game with the Bucks and the Saints, which we'll get into in a little bit, or the Bucks and the Saints, which we'll get into in a little bit later. I was like, I don't see either of these teams beating the Packers.
Yeah.
But defenses make a big difference though, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because, with that game, bro, the Packers and Rams, like, I mean, they were running all as much as they wanted to. They were passing when they wanted to. Like, there was
against the number one defense,
there was no stopping them.
But the Bucks showed they can get interceptions like crazy.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that a little more later.
Yeah, there's definitely an asterisk to me next to that.
Yeah. Some ducks being thrown.
And then what'd you think about people saying Aaron Donald quit?
Dude had
gave up.
He had separated ribs. So he didn't quit. He just couldn't play.
Yeah, it's tough to say. Like, I don't get why.
He had separated ribs, bro. Like, him just being there still is insane.
Yeah. There's no quitting, bro. I mean, if he quit, he wouldn't have cried.
So, yeah. Unless that was part of the act.
Yeah. Fake tears.
But let's see. The Jared Goff went 21 for 27, 174 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Cam Akers, 18 carries, 90 yards. Jared Goff, 1 carry, 6 yards. Josh Reynolds, 3 catches, 65 yards. Robert Woods, 8 catches, 48 yards. Van Jefferson, 6 catches, 46. Defense, John Johnson, 8 tackles, 1 assist. Michael Brockers, 4 tackles, 4 assists. Yeah, and then after that, it's not too crazy. No sacks. Damn, Aaron Rodgers didn't get hit, bro.
Yep.
Matt Gay, 1 for 1. And then let's look at the Packers. So Aaron Rodgers, 23 for 36, 296 yards, 2 touchdowns. Aaron Jones, 14 carries, 99 yards, 1 touchdown. Jamal Williams, 12 carries, 65 yards. A.J. Dillon, 6 carries, 27 yards. Aaron Rodgers, 4 for -3. So that's the rushing. Receiving, Alan Lazard, 4 for 96, 1 touchdown. Devontae Adams, 9 for 66, 1 touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 4 for 60. So let's see. Marcus Valdez-Scantling, 4 for 33. And then after that, it's not too crazy. On defense, Chris Barnes, 7 tackles, 3 assists. Chandon Sullivan, 6 tackles, 2 assists. Kevin King, 5 tackles, 3 assists. Rashawn Gary, 2 tackles, 1 assist, 1.5 sacks. Kenny Clark, 1 tackle, 2 assists, 1.5 sacks. No interceptions. And then, so Mason Crosby, 2 for 2 on field goals. Let's go. Anything jump out at you?
Nah, I mean, it's just domination.
Yeah, just the Packers flowing. And then the next game, it wasn't too crazy. It was kind of boring, to be honest, especially things unraveled a little worse. So the score, the Ravens and the Bills, was 3-17. The Bills won. In the first quarter, the Bills scored 3 points. In the second quarter, the Ravens scored 3 points. In the third quarter, the Bills scored 14. And in the fourth, 0 for both teams. Lamar Jackson went 14 for 24, 162 yards, 1 interception. He got a concussion. He left the game. The Bills, they got a crazy interception, no?
Yeah, pick six.
Pick six for like 101 yards.
Yeah.
Tyler Huntley went in for Lamar Jackson after. He went 6 for 13, 60 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. On the rushing, Gus Edwards got 10 for 42. J.K. Dobbins went 10 for 42. Lamar Jackson went 9 for 34. Tyler Huntley 3 for 32. That's not really too good for the Ravens. They're normally known to run all over teams. They couldn't run. It affected their passing pretty bad. And on receiving, Marquise Brown went 4 for 87. J.K. Dobbins 3 for 51. Mark Andrews 4 for 28. Willie Snead 5 for 25. Miles Boykin 3 for 20. And on defense, LJ Fort 4 tackles, 1 assist. Deshaun Elliott 3 tackles, 1 assist. Jimmy Smith 3 tackles, 2 assists. Marcus Peters 3 tackles, 2 assists. Matthew Judon went 2 for 1 sack. Pernell McPhee 1 tackle, 1 sack. And Justin Tucker went 1 for 3 on field goals, which was insane. He missed 2 field goals like in a row, which isn't really heard of from Justin Tucker.
Yeah, actually, in this playoffs or this week, there's been a lot of missed field goals. It was weird.
Yeah.
Or missed extra points, like all this weird stuff.
It's a crazy year, right? Josh Allen went 23 for 27, 206 yards, 1 touchdown. Devin Singletary was 7 for 25, rushing. TJ Yeldon, 2 for 4. Josh Allen, 7 for 3. Stephon Diggs had 8 receptions, 106 yards, 1 touchdown. John Brown, 8 receptions, 62 yards. And then after that, not really anything, which is insane. Yeah, so this, like I said, this wasn't really a crazy game. Defense, Tremaine Edmonds, 6 for 3. Matt Milano, 6 tackles, 1 assist. Micah Hyde, 6 tackles, 1 assist. Tyrone Johnson, 6 tackles, 1 interception. Levi Wallace, 3 tackles, 1 sack. And then, yeah, after that, Mario Addison, 1 tackle, 1 sack. And then that 1 pick was a pick 6. So. And Tyler Pass was 1 for 3 on field goals. So both teams were struggling on that as well. You have anything to say about this game?
Nah, I stopped watching this one.
Yeah.
Super boring.
It was super boring. And then after Lamar Jackson got concussed, I stopped watching too. I was like, all right, this is it. I was like, the Ravens were already struggling now.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to do it. Yeah, it's crazy. It seems like the first games were exciting on both, more exciting than the last games on both of them.
Yeah.
And then today, we had the Browns versus the Chiefs. The score was 17-22. The Chiefs won it. In the first quarter, the Browns...
baby.
In the first quarter, the Browns scored 3. The Chiefs scored 6. Second quarter, the Chiefs scored 13. The third, Browns scored 7. Chiefs scored 3. And the fourth, the Browns scored 7, and which led to 22-17. What's his name? That quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He got concussed, had to leave the game. So the Browns had a chance to come back a couple times. They couldn't do it. But Baker Mayfield went 23 for 37, 204 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Nick Chubb had 13 carries, 69 yards. Kareem Hunt had 6 carries, 32 yards, 1 touchdown. On the receiving end, Rashard Higgins, 5 catches, 88 yards. David Njoku, 4 catches, 59 yards. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 1 catch, 23 yards. Jarvis Landry, 7 catches, 20 yards, 1 touchdown. That's crazy. Just a bunch of short passes to him, bunch of screens. He couldn't really catch anything in the middle, though, which was kind of their demise.
He had that one nice catch, but it was like out of bounds.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It sucks, but I'll talk about it after. Kevin Johnson, 5 tackles, 0 assists. Terrence Mitchell, 4 tackles, 3 assists. BJ Goodson, 4 tackles, 2 assists. And Carl Joseph, 4 tackles, 1 interception. That's a crazy one. And Myles Garrett had 2 tackles, 1 sack. But he left. Or not, he didn't leave, but he was on the sideline for like half the game. It looked like he hurt his ribs or something. He was in pain. They only brought him every once in a while to do like some pass rushing, but he was out for most of it. That pretty much sums up the defense. And then the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes went 21 for 30, 255, 1 touchdown. Chad Henne, 6 for 8, 66 yards, 1 interception. Darrell Williams went 13 for 78, rushing. Mahomes went 3 for 14, 1 touchdown rushing. Chad Henne, 2 for 12, and on one of those, he pretty much almost got the first down for the Chiefs, which pretty much won in the game. Tyreek Hill, 3 carries, 9 yards. Le'Veon Bell, 2 carries, 6 yards. And then on the receiving side, Tyreek Hill, 8 catches, 110 yards. Travis Kelce, 8 catches, 109 yards, 1 touchdown. Carl Joseph was probably tired of Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Mecole Hardman, 4 catches, 58 yards. And other than that, doesn't matter too much. On the defense, Charvarius Ward, 6 tackles. Tyrann Mathieu, 5 tackles, 2 assists, 1 interception. Bashad Breeland, 5 tackles. Daniel Sorensen, 4 tackles. L'Jarius Sneed, 3 tackles, 1 sack. Sorry. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. It was it's pretty cool to see the Browns make it this far. No one really thought that we're going to make it this far.
Yeah, that was sick.
If they had OBJ, maybe things would be different. But the future is looking good for the Browns.
Yeah, if I was a Browns fan, I would definitely be happy with the season for sure. And if I'm a Browns player, I'm like, we're building on something, so they're in a good position.
Oh yeah, and then the Chiefs, fuck them.
Exactly.
Yeah, sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I think they were saying that they're the only team in the NFL or at least in the AFC, to go to the AFC Championship 3 times in a row.
Yeah, you hate to see that.
That's crazy to think that they're the only team to do that, but
yeah,
you would think, like, the Steelers went for a while and the Patriots went.
Yeah.
You think one of them would have got that at least, but
yeah, it's true. That's crazy.
Because 3 in a row doesn't seem like a lot, but I guess, and for home,
Yeah, well, for sure, because I feel like the Patriots went to the Super Bowl like 3 times in a row. Like, I feel like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like he's been in the Super Bowl 6 times.
And they always win their division a lot, so you kind of would think they might have the highest records a lot too.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy game, though. I mean, Browns had a chance.
Yeah, that's Browns in the playoffs is crazy. Browns having a chance is crazier against the Chiefs. And then, you know what sucks about that game?
What?
The Raiders beat the Browns and the Chiefs, so I'm not saying, we would have won, but it just sucks we didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
And then you want to go ahead and read the last one?
Yeah.
Sorry, my throat's kind of hurting, man.
Nah, that's cool. Then the last game we had the Buccaneers and the Saints. Buccaneers took that one. Brady versus Breeze. They won 30-20 though. Started off 6-0. That's how the game started with the Saints. But the thing with that is isn't that the? Oh no, never mind. So yeah, so they started with that. That's the first quarter, 6-0. Buccaneers came back in the second to score 13. Saints scored 7. So went into halftime, tied 13-13, and then second half, Buccaneers scored 7 in the third. Saints scored 7 in the third, and then the Buccaneers 10-0 in the fourth. So it was pretty close. Saints shot themselves in the foot a few times.
Yep.
More
Bro, like in the first half, they had like no passing yards either team.
Yeah, it was sad. There was no offense. Breeze and Jared Cook probably cost the game for the Saints. Yeah, bad interceptions, bad fumble,
bad throws,
and yeah, it was rough for them. So that was that. Buccaneers stats wise though, Tom Brady 18 for 33, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns. Leonard Fournette 17 attempts, 63 yards. Ronald Jones 13 attempts, 62 yards. And then Brady got a little rushing touchdown in there for I think 2 yards or 1 yard. Tight end got 4 catches, 50 yards. Fournette got 5 catches, 44 yards and a touchdown. Godwin 4 catches, 34 yards. And on the defense, Devin White had 11 total tackles, tackle for a loss, interception, and a pass deflection. And he was playing really aggressive. Like, yeah, Devin White was a beast in that game.
Dude, that fool's huge. Devin White.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Bunting had 5 tackles, tackle for a loss, interception, 2 pass deflections. Winfield had the forced fumble. Yeah, that's about it. Oh no, Edwards had an interception as well. So, yeah. And then Drew Brees, 19 for 34, 134 yards, a touchdown, and 3 picks. Jameis Winston who's 1 for 1, 56 yards, touchdown. Kamara, 18 attempts, 85 yards. Smith, 3 catches, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sanders, 6 catches, 48 yards. Jared Cook, 5 catches, 28 yards. Kamara, 3 for 20. And then Malcolm Jenkins had 11 total tackles.
Hold on. How did Michael Thomas do?
I didn't say his name because he had nothing.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
No Didn't he get like a 99 in Madden or whatever?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Catches. Which is crazy because he's the guy that normally leads the league in receptions. So, like, he always gets a lot of receptions. But nothing this game.
Which is terrible. This is the game he has to, like, play lights out.
Yeah. Malcolm Jenkins had 11 tackles, 3 pass deflections. He had a really nice hit on the running back, I think. I forget who it was, but crazy hit. Davis had a sack, tackle for a loss. And that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's crazy. And then the thing about this game is the Saints kind of stopped running the ball for some reason when you got Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. When that's your best option to do anything.
Yeah. So I don't know. Apparently, maybe they should have tried getting Michael Thomas involved more. I don't know. I guess they showed some stats. Whenever he plays the Bucks, he gets shut down all crazy. Like the last couple times they played, he's like 0 for 80, or not 0 for 80. But he's like short for no catches, 80 yards.
Yeah. But he struggles normally.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, you got to run the ball. Like, you guys are a top like 10 rushing offense. You're like a bottom passing offense.
Yeah.
So I just don't
You
understand.
don't want Tom Brady to get the ball, so run it more, you know?
Run the ball. Literally run the ball. But
you got a guy that had 6 touchdowns in one game.
yeah. So I don't know. I mean, they had the trick play in there. That was cool. Mix it up a little bit. Jameis Winston, deep pass, wide open guy. That was sick.
Best throw of the game.
But you got to do more than that if you're going to just, I don't know. I don't know the game plan. I don't understand the game plan.
Yeah, me either.
Weird.
Supposedly, this was Drew Brees' last game. As he was walking out, he turned around and looked at the stadium one last time. Him and Tom Brady were chatting it up on the field after the game.
Yeah, I guess he said too that he's going to think about it and see what his decision is.
I think he should retire.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to him and fair to the organization to see what they have after Drew Brees.
Yeah, for sure.
Drew Brees has done it all, man. Just go home. You know, you have nothing else to prove, man.
Nothing. He's the all-time leader in yards. So
I know you want another ring, but 3 years in a row, got knocked out at your own home. Yeah. For the past 2 games of those 3 in a row, it's not unfair to say that it might be Drew Brees' fault.
Yeah, he's definitely not the same player for sure. Not even close. Nah. If he was young, he wouldn't even be starting.
Yeah, for reals.
So, yeah.
If he wasn't Drew Brees, he wouldn't be starting.
Time for him to go.
Yeah, and that's with no disrespect, man.
Yeah. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, it's crazy, but it's also not because he's played longer than a lot of quarterbacks. So it's not like it's not like he's 33 and we're saying like, nah, you just don't got, nah, you're like 40, bro.
Yeah, him and Tom Brady combined are like 80 something.
Yeah. So it's time to hang it up, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, he's the all-time leader in yards, so he's proven enough. He's won enough.
Yeah, he's won 1 Super Bowl. I mean, damn.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Crazy thing is Brady can still play. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. Until next year, we'll see if he has the Ducks.
Yeah.
He's not mobile, bro. There was one play.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Where he ran out of the pocket. He got away from one defender, and in my head I was like, oh, this was gonna be like Lamar Jackson, He's gonna just dip. And bro, the second guy got him all quick just because he couldn't
not move.
Yeah, it was funny though. But I don't know why in my head I was like, oh, look at all that open space, and then he just gets hit. I was like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess the Brees' downfall is just like we were saying before, like his arm strength is just trash. And I guess Tom Brady, which I guess they all can still play. Like even Mahomes when he's older, because he has crazy arm strength. Like even if he loses a lot of it, it's still crazy.
Yeah, he could still throw medium passes pretty good, probably.
Brees never had arm strength, and now you lose it. Like now you have nothing. Yeah, sad. It looks like he struggles to throw the ball, bro.
Yeah,
like deeper ones, like it just doesn't look fluid. It looks.
And even the ones where he throws in a good spot, even those look kind of they look sketchy,
Yeah.
But
yeah, now it's time for him to go, which is gonna be crazy, but it's time.
Yeah. Like I said, with all the respect, man, with all the respect.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy because all our childhood QBs are leaving the game.
Yep.
Which makes sense, but
yeah. Yeah, especially when you think about your age, like of course they're gone. Like literally we were in the NFL right now. Like, I mean, I'm only 25 and you're not much older, but we're not rookies. Like if we were in the league, so it's like, of course, like they're already done.
It'd be like, I'd be a 7-year quarterback.
they should have been gone. Like people don't really
Yeah.
play until they're 40. So it's
For
like
real.
we're actually kind of lucky that they stuck around as long as they did. But yeah.
Oh, and then the Raiders beat the Saints too. So
Yeah. We sure did.
so we beat 3 of the 4 teams today that are in the playoffs. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't mean anything. We're not in the playoffs. They are. So, but I'm just saying it shows that we can at least compete.
Yeah. Now we for sure can compete. And we could have beat the Chiefs twice. Could have beat the Bills. Like I mean, yeah, like you said,
The Bucks stomped us.
Compete. Yeah, the Bucks. Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm no matter what, like you said, we're able to compete, and that's the exciting part.
Yeah.
A few more pieces, and we'll be getting closer and closer.
So what do we got next week? The Chiefs and the Bills.
Chiefs and Bills.
And Packers and Bucks.
Packers.
Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Who's the real GOAT?
Yeah.
For real.
So who we got for the Chiefs?
This might be the last time Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady play each other.
Yeah.
Possibly. Because even if Tom Brady plays next year and he doesn't make it all the way, or Aaron Rodgers doesn't make it all the way, that could be the last time.
Yeah.
So just enjoy this great quarterback play we got, man.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Or and what'd you say? What were you saying?
I was gonna say, what do you got for the Chiefs and Bills?
I'm going for the Bills, but I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
Chiefs Kingdom.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a boring game. The Bills and the Chiefs.
You think so?
Ask me how I know.
How you know?
Every game the Bills play gets boring, bro. Just I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Their defense, I don't know.
It's tough to say the Chiefs are going to be boring though.
Yeah, I know.
But you never know. You never know.
I'm just saying it right now. It's going to be a boring game.
Yeah. And also depending how well Mahomes is too, that's going to be interesting. But I think I agree with you though. I think I'm going for the Bills, but I think the Chiefs take it.
Yeah, can't even say it, but yeah. And then what about the Packers and the Bucks?
Going for the Packers, and I think the Packers win.
I think so too, but I think it's gonna be a really good game. I think it'll be close. That Bucks defense is crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I can see it being pretty close. Hopefully it's like a good game. Comes down to the last couple drives.
Rodgers Hail Mary.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would leave it. If we're going with who we pick to win, that would leave it Chiefs and the Packers, which I'm down for.
I'm down for the Packers and the Bills.
Rodgers.
Bro, I would hate to see that, man. I would hate to see Rodgers or Brady versus Mahomes, because then if Mahomes wins that game, they're gonna be like, oh, they're passing the torch to Mahomes,
Well, plus they're already in the same commercials, like Rodgers and Mahomes.
For sure.
Yeah, and that'd be 2 Super Bowls for him.
Yeah,
and he's regarded as like the best quarterback currently right now, arguably, yeah. And the Chiefs will just keep going, keep talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough. We can't let that happen. Bills, you know what to do.
Yeah, hopefully Bills come through. But it's crazy. We got 4 crazy quarterbacks.
Yeah.
All teams have pretty good defenses too. So.
Yeah, and the craziest part about that though is Tom Brady might be the worst one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the craziest part.
And the Packers have probably the worst defense out of all of them.
Yeah.
Packers or the Chiefs, I'm not too sure.
The worst defense, but also I would say Aaron Rodgers probably has the least amount of weapons. No, probably Josh Allen, actually.
He's got Stephon Diggs and...
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah. It's gonna be good no matter what it is, though. No matter what it is,
Yeah.
I'm happy for it.
But it is
some
though.
games have been really good, and some have been kind of
Yeah.
It's been a weird playoff.
Half and half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever game starts first is going to be the good one, and then the second one's going to be whack.
Yeah.
That's kind of been.
Most of the games are good though, but for some reason this year there's been some weird ones.
Yeah.
A little boring, but I don't know. I'm excited for it though.
Yeah, like I said, 4 good quarterbacks. That's insane.
Yeah, we're definitely in a good spot when it comes to sports right now, as far as NFL playoffs, NBA season getting exciting, and then obviously exciting fights coming up. So this is a good spot because, like you said, there's eventually going to be a point where sports is kind of crash a little bit.
This is going to be a rough stretch.
Yeah. So I guess we should cherish this, time we're in now. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's a good way to end it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Go ahead, take it away, man.
All right, go ahead and like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and drop some comments. Definitely drop some comments on any of the stuff, either the fights. What are you hyped about? Yeah, what are you hyped about?
MMA or boxing?
Yeah, what do you think about the NBA? What do you think about the James Harden trade? And then
one more thing, since we're talking about NBA and basketball.
Yeah.
Mark Davis bought the Las Vegas WNBA team.
Yeah.
But he couldn't pay Khalil Mack. All right, go on.
Yeah. And then NFL playoffs. Obviously, let us know if your teams are in there, and if not, just who you going for. What do you expect? What do you want to see? Who do you hope to see? Or what do you think is going to happen? Just let us know. And if there's any other, big sports stuff that we might have missed or anything like that, let us know down below, because
let us know who you think has the best quarterback right now. Let us know who you think has the best defense right now, or let us know who you think is going to win it all. All right, you can continue.
Oh, I'm pretty much done. That was it.
Okay. Well, where can they find you at on your other channels?
Yeah, you can go down below in the description. You got a vlog channel, got a film channel, vlogs, and then movies and TV show reviews over there. So you can check that out. You can also check out Jerry down below.
Top 3 Entertainment. I got the Why Not Me podcast, got tech reviews, got vlogs, got gaming. Been lacking on 2 of them, but we're doing it. Yeah. And you could also catch Top 3 Views, which is the other half of this podcast. It's the non-sports commentary.
Yeah.
Where we commentate and analyze the world and what's going on in it. And sometimes stuff that's not in this world. Either whether it's on a different planet, somewhere else in the galaxy, or in a different dimension, if you consider heaven or hell, or
interesting topics over there for sure. Some controversial stuff sometimes, and
this other episode is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
If you want to see why we get banned, go check it out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But that's the show, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be looking forward to these fights. We'll be looking forward to seeing what happens next week. And then after next week, I guess it's going to be a break from football and then Super Bowl. So this is crazy.
Yeah. And also don't forget, last thing, to follow the socials. Those will be down below as well. You guys can follow us. When there's sporting events, you'll find us on Twitter, tweeting about whatever's going on and stuff. So, and other days as well. But
yeah, my Twitter got hyped yesterday. So let's go.
Let's go.
All right. I hope you guys have a good one. Follow us, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Peace.